Yo, what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Mogul D. Hey, do me a favor, make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate it. I promise y'all I'm gonna keep coming with the best news, content, etc. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't know, I got plenty of shorts, you know what I'm saying, that you can check out as well based on a lot of my long form content. You know what I'm saying? And I'm developing it as we speak. But right now, guys, we getting on here to talk about Bow Wow. To a lot of people, especially in my age, group, Bow Wow is a legend, especially, with the music and also with the acting. He done hosted 106 in Park, etc. But he involved with Diddy, guys. Don't ask me why or how, but Bow Wow is going viral for an interview he did with Roxy Diaz, the former host of 106 in Park. And they in the middle of the interview, they stumbled, upon, the Diddy topic. And they, Bow Wow ended up, just kind of like, she didn't even really ask him much, but he start kind of like, if I could like break it down or paraphrase, you know what I'm saying? He was basically saying that he missed Diddy parties and, like the industry haven't been the same since Diddy been going through what he been going through, etc. And people is on his head. They on Bow Wow head, you know what I'm saying? Just for him, you know what I'm saying, not, I guess, being, he's not being sympathetic or empathetic with, people, even somebody like Cassie, even if she was the only person, his only victim. But you know what I'm saying? We still don't, this is a pending situation and we don't know what's going on. And you got people like Bow Wow coming out, you know what I'm saying stuff like this, that he missed Diddy. Don't nobody want to hear that right now. Like, nobody really wants to hear that. You know what I'm saying? But we all know Bow Wow, again, he said all the time, he even said in his interview, he's like, he's still a kid at heart. And we all know that Bow Wow has mentors. So I know this more than likely should be one of them situations where one of his mentors, Snoop or Jermaine Dupri, of course, reach out to him like, "Wow, you shouldn't have said." Now, even though he a grown man, we all know that he a grown man. He got his own teenage daughter. You know what I'm saying? But in today's world with the internet and Bow Wow, know that more than anything. And now people feel like he's clout chasing. He wanted to be relevant, but you attached to Diddy. And I don't think nobody really wants to be attached to Diddy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying people have to hate him because, again, he's innocent until proven guilty. But at the same time, it's just too much going on. If you go through my shorts, it's too much. It's too much content coming from different people about Diddy. You know what I'm saying? We if you don't know what's going on, maybe you do, maybe you don't. Diddy is in the news for multiple things. We talking about the freak offs. We talking about, obviously, his homes were raided. You know what I'm saying? We talking about, he's getting talked about the death of his kid's mother, Kim Porter. His involvement in Biggie death, his involvement in Tupac death. I mean, come on now, Bow. It ain't just about the parties, my baby. That's how I feel. It ain't, people ain't just mad or, looking at Diddy sideways because of the parties. They looking at him sideways for 10 different reasons. And again, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. I really appreciate it, guys. I wanna do YouTube for a living. I wanna take this serious. I always wanted to take this serious. But again, guys, Bow Wow done got himself into some stuff. I don't really, you know what I'm saying, no, I don't know what to say specifically, but this not looking good for Bow. And if I can right now, let me try to find some comments. And guys, this interview just dropped 3 days ago. So it took a couple days for it to hit people radars, but they even talked about it for a while today on the Breakfast Club. Like, yeah, Bow Wow is in some stuff. But I will say this on his behalf. If you watch the interview and you watch it from beginning to the end, it's a great interview. That's what's sad too. Like, we don't see people like Bow Wow doing interviews that much. And he a legend to a lot of people for sure. You know what I'm saying? But it's a great interview because it's Bow Wow. And he, You know, he just messed up when he said what he said. I feel like, this probably gonna become one of them that maybe they should have edited this part out. Or maybe they shouldn't, because it is getting talked about a lot amongst, people, regular people, you know what I'm saying? The news, etc., stuff like that. But everybody been saying that not many celebrities have been talking about Diddy or touching on Diddy, or don't nobody really want to, they don't even want to be nowhere close to a Diddy situation or topic. So I don't know what made Bow, you know what I'm saying, confidently just, speak about it, and then speak about it in depth. Like, he didn't just say something fast and shut up. He gave context, clues, and reasons why he loved Diddy and missed Diddy. Of course, he said he looked up to him. He was an inspiration, et cetera, et cetera. It's like, that's all cool. But again, Bow, people don't want to hear that right now. They just don't. And in the future, you never know. People might really never want to hear nobody bring this man's name up based on the stuff he's allegedly being charged with. So I don't know, guys. I don't know. But again, let me try to find some comments on the actual video. If you want to find a video, it's on More to the Story podcast with Roxy Diaz. Right now, she only got 4.43K subscribers. So 4,500 subscribers. Definitely a fan of Roxy, Terrence, Free, AJ. And if you don't know, Bow Wow was also a former host of 106 & Park. So that's why she was definitely able to get this interview. Maybe you never know why people, because I don't know. You never know why she interviewed him right now. You know what I'm saying? And I know Roxy was working for a lot of like news stations after she left 106 & Park. I know I keep saying I'm gonna find some comments, guys, but I just wanted to break that down. All right, so I'm trying to find. I'm not saying it's a lot of great comments under this video, but I know if you go somewhere else on the internet, like let's go to Twitter. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to X. Type that in. Bow Wow Diddy reaction. Yeah, people not happy with this. They just not. People are not happy with this. And again, this is a quote by Bow Wow from the interview. He said, "There were no parties, no motion, nowhere to go. When Diddy was around, there was always a party and a place to go after an event. He was really important to the culture." People don't want to hear that, Bow. And of course, Bow speaking like, he done type shit. But he kept saying in the interview he never imagined somebody like Diddy being taken down. It's almost like he just kind of not defending them, but it's just like people don't want to hear that shit. Somebody said, this one user said this, and quote, "Bow Wow thinks rape, sex trafficking, and abuse is important to the culture." Another person said, "This N-word lacks emotional intelligence," wrote one user. Another user said, "Bow Wow been to all the freak-offs." So this the type of stuff that real people are commenting and saying. Somebody else said, "Oh, they can't have fun without the R word present." And they talking about Diddy sarcastically. Another person said, "Bow Wow just trying to be relevant again. If anything, is going to make them look at you and not in a good way, because why you taking up for Diddy so bad?" Another person said, "Lock him up too. F it." They like, fuck it. Lock Bow Wow. It's like, that's how far and how harsh these comments can be, and it's only gonna get worse because not a Breakfast Club talking about it, who I'm pretty sure everybody else, Hot 97, Bow Wow gonna have to do another interview ASAP. But it's not, I don't think nothing good gonna come from this. Somebody else said, "It ain't supposed to be like this. I would never thought it would." There's some typos in here. If it is the end, this will be the story of how it would end. It ain't supposed to end like this. I'm sorry, guys. That was actually a quote from Bow Wow. He's saying it ain't supposed to end like this. Like, again, showing empathy or sympathy for Diddy. There's something else Bow Wow said. Nah, he's like the gatekeeper to the game. Ooh, he shouldn't have said that. To the point to where what weekend has passed? BET Award weekend. Like the past two, they just didn't feel right. There was no motion. There was no parties. There was nowhere to go. So that kind of sound like one of the other quotes, but it don't matter. That's something else Bow Wow said. Yeah, that's not good, Bow. You know what I'm saying? You're going to definitely have to go, like you talked about in this interview, go talk to your mentor, Snoop Dogg, Jermaine Dupri, and Nelly. Or they probably going to call you like, Neff, why the fuck? He said that's how they talk to him. Like, why the fuck you do that, man? Come see me, man. We ain't, you know what I'm saying? Don't attach yourself to some shit like this. This shit is clearly like next level. But again, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. I'm just putting y'all hip to the news in case y'all didn't know. This definitely shocking to me. You know what I'm saying? But hey, what can we do about it? People gonna talk. People gonna do what they want to do. Everybody their own person. But yeah, Bow Wow is under fire, guys. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.